Sawadee Cup. So I'm at my tail end of my trip now. I am in Bangkok. The water monitor. Yeah, eat my size. They don't bite though. They don't bite. Friendly guy having a chat there. So I'm at the tail end of my trip. I'm in Bangkok. I'm currently in Lumphini Park, which is one of the probably 2 or 3 great parks in Bangkok. Very picturesque. Nice little streams running through. There's a bigger lake just down the opposite end. Nice trees. And I have spent the last 5 days here in Lumphini Park. Not in Lumphini Park, but in Bangkok. But this is probably the second time I've come to Lumphini Park, because it's a great oasis away from the hustle and bustle, which is probably half a kilometre to my left. And coming here just kind of gives you a peace of mind to relax. It's cooler because there's trees, there's water, there's a lot of people exercising. It's quieter, and once again, you're away from the hustle and bustle and the pollution that's just kind of over there. But anyhow, in saying that, Bangkok has been fantastic. I've been here for 5 days. I came here via taxi from Pattaya. It cost me 1,400 baht. That's maybe about $60–65. It was actually a 2-hour taxi ride. The last half an hour to 40 minutes was being stuck in traffic in Bangkok. So you get from Pattaya to Bangkok really quick, and then you're stuck in traffic for about 35 to 40 minutes. What have I been doing in Bangkok? The first night, or the first day I got here, I went to Jodd Fairs. Jodd Fairs is exactly that. It's a fair full of food, entertainment, DJs, music, bands, drinks, and that's approximately a kilometre from where I'm staying, or 2. And I'm currently staying in Sukhumvit, which is the other side of Bangkok. It's probably the more kind of built-up end, more kind of commercial end of Bangkok, and it's very different to Khao San Road, or thereabouts, where I stayed last time. That's more local. This is more international. There's a lot more tourists. At times it doesn't even feel like you're in Bangkok. Shopping malls, you name it, whatever's in the West is here. Is it a good thing? Don't know, subjective, leave that to you. And at night it's quite vibrant, very busy, streets come alive. There's an Arab quarter there. The Arab quarter is actually full of kebab, shawarma stores, gold, you name it. I feel like I'm in the Middle East somewhere. But coming back to Jodd Fairs, that was pretty good. Spent the evening there, lots of food. I'd highly recommend adding that to your list of things to do in Bangkok. You could easily spend 2 or 3 hours there and just eat and socialise and do what you could do. There's also a lot of shopping to do there as well, a lot of shopping stores. So pretty good, keep you busy. Day 2, I went out to the markets, went out to Indra Square, and that whole area, from memory, is called Watergate, and it was one of the original trading areas that the Thai people used to trade with other nations, and I think it was part of the Silk Road. Don't get me wrong, but and don't quote me on that one, but it was actually a major trading area, and there's just market after market in there, and whatever you want, from wallets to handbags to shoes to shirts to jocks to socks, it's all there. So, and that's right next to Central World, which is another major shopping mall. It's right behind it. So if you take the bridge and walk behind Central World, you'll hit like that Indra Square and those markets there, and you can buy anything you're after. So once again, Bangkok, all about food and shopping. I've also gone out to the MBK Centre, once again shopping and food, buying last minute presents for family. So just kind of ticking all those boxes. I haven't really done much for like myself, apart from coming to the park at times or or just maybe kind of you know, getting something to eat somewhere a little bit more maybe expensive than what I'd usually be spending. On that note, Bangkok is way more expensive, so you can go out and get a bit of food, bowl of noodles in Pattaya and the rest of Thailand. It's probably about 60 baht. Here you're probably looking at about 100 plus, so you are in a big city, so be prepared to pay more. Sorry, I'm sweating again. It's the story of my life, this whole trip, just sweating, constantly sweating. Look at this, look at the cat. It's actually trying to chase down one of the Asian water monitors, which are the big lizards that live in the water. Have a look at this. I don't know how far that cat will get, because these Asian war monitors, they call them, these major lizards, they look like little Godzillas, but they're about the size of me, and they're everywhere in the park. And have a look at this, they've even got signs everywhere telling people to be careful. Check that out. That's what it looks like, the water monitor. And they live around these banks, and what they do is they swim up and down. And you just see these little ripples in the water all the time. They swim up and down, exactly that, amongst the banks, and they look left and right, and they monitor, looking for things to eat. Apparently they don't attack humans, but it's very rare, but they have in the past, and you know, they can cause some lacerations on you and you'll have to get stitches. So you got to be careful. I freaked out the other day. I was just walking through the park, and it was literally the size of me, like a small alligator, walking around, and it started hissing at me, so I just kind of went the other way. So yeah, so keep an eye out for these water monitors, they call them. Okay, what else have I got to tell you? I've really been keeping a low profile. I can sense that 2 months of traveling is coming to an end. It's been a great 2 months, and I'll do a recap video in my next video about my trip, and I'll just try and kind of highlight a few things that are worth factoring in while you're traveling, just to make your life easier. But this particular stay in Bangkok has been good. I love Bangkok. I was here 6 months ago in Christmas time. Look, it's very much the same. Once again, the weather hasn't affected it, the low season hasn't affected the tourists. It's busy, it's expensive, well, more expensive, but it's a great city. It's got good energy, and I'd recommend anyone that kind of wants an introduction to Thailand to start off in Bangkok. Come to Bangkok and get a taste of what Thai culture Thai light culture is about, and then you can kind of head off into, you know, Chiang Mai and Pattaya and any other of the regions, Phuket, Krabi, etc., and get a real understanding of the Thai culture then. But yeah, I'm not sure if I've got anything else to add. It's been great. Thailand is great, one of my favorite destinations. It's very safe. Once again, you can walk the streets at night. There's police everywhere, there's people everywhere, there's tourists everywhere. There are the odd signs here and there to say be careful of pickpocketers. Thank God I haven't encountered anything. People are nice. It really is the land of smiles. People are always smiling. People are always willing to help. And there's no kind of malicious intent. I can't praise Thailand enough. Tomorrow is my last day. Tomorrow is Saturday. I leave tomorrow night. I've got a 7:30 Thai Airways flight back to Melbourne. That should be interesting. And I'll walk around the lake a little bit more, and I'll walk around the park a little bit more and show you guys some scenery. And if anything comes to mind, I'll definitely discuss. For now, adios. So I just realized I didn't tell you guys where I'm staying. So accommodation is a big factor here in Bangkok. It's there's a lot of accommodation. Accommodation is plentiful, but very expensive. So I'm staying at the I check-in residence, which is at Soi 2. Soi 2 is right next to Nana Plaza, or the next street up, and the Nana area is known to have one of the main train lines, overhead skyrail lines, and there's a stop right there, so you can go anywhere in Bangkok and actually catch the train from the Nana station, the Nana Skyrail. Very easy to do and very cheap as well. Like, train travel in Bangkok is extremely cheap. You could go anywhere, just about. You can probably go at 10 kilometers or a number of stops away from where you are, and just pay somewhere in the vicinity of about 20 to 40 baht. And that's about $1 or $2 Australian dollars. And I'd highly recommend that if you are planning on going anywhere, take into consideration the train line and take into consideration any of the water ferries, because if you get a tuk-tuk or if you get a taxi, you're going to be stuck in traffic. I went out to Jodd Fairs the other night, and I thought I'd be smart and I'd grab a cab there because it was too hot and I was sweating, and you know, if I was outside for any longer I would have just been dripping. It took me 1 hour to go 3 kilometers. So don't do it. If you can catch a motorbike taxi, that might be a better option, but your main option should be public transport, the train. Go plan your whole trip with the train. The trains are great, they're air conditioned, they can get a bit busy at times, but they're clean, there's no trouble. It's not like Australia where, you know, people are yelling and screaming. No, none of that. People are well behaved. A lot of people do wear masks on the trains, so kind of be mindful of that. And basically you'll get to where you want to go very quickly. You might have a short 1 or 2 minute walk to get to your destination from the train station destination that you get to, but that's fine. That's a small price to pay than being stuck in traffic. So coming back to where I'm staying, I'm paying approximately $35 a night. Pretty good for Bangkok. The room's good, not too big, probably 23 square meters. Self-contained shower, toilet. It's even got a kitchen for some reason. I haven't used it. It's got a microwave. It's got a fridge. It's got a sink, etc. And I'll show you some footage of that later. But pretty good. Like, very central. Short walk to Sukhumvit Road, which is about a 5-minute walk away, just at the end of Soi 2, where I'm staying. And I've got access to everything. You know, all the restaurants. Major shopping mall, Terminal 21, as I said earlier, the train station or the overhead rail, and I'm in a bustling area, so not a bad place to stay. There's a lot of hotels on those sois that run off the main Sukhumvit Road. Even on Soi 2 there's high end, and then there's kind of accommodation which is more affordable. Look, you know, I guess, you know, you can go and get high-end accommodation, not a problem. Like, there's the Hilton, 2 or 3 kind of buildings down from where I am, so if that's your thing, sure, go for it. But the place I'm staying at does the job, and it's very affordable. Good, nice people as well. They also offer a tuk-tuk service to take you to the end of the road up to Sukhumvit Road, just in case you don't want to walk. Look, I guess I've spoken enough. Stay tuned for my highlights videos. Stay tuned for my next video, which talks about my trip, recaps on my trip. And please like, subscribe, share my videos. Thank you for all your support. It's been great, and I look forward to providing you guys with more videos down the track, and hopefully my videos have been of benefit to the viewers. I hope that I've been able to pass on knowledge that you may or may not have had, or knowledge that you may have had, that kind of solidifies in your mind how you want to travel if you're to come to any of the places that I've been to. I've been traveling for 9 weeks now. I've seen Bali, Indonesia, Malaysia, Cambodia and Thailand. I've taken the time and effort to ensure that I've gone to more than one place in each of these countries, to see multiple cities, and it's easier just to kind of country hop and go and see other places, but I think you truly need to get an understanding of a country and a culture by seeing several cities or several towns, and that's been my aim on this instance. For example, in Thailand, I've been to Bangkok, Chiang Mai, down to Krabi, Koh Samui, and Pattaya City, and I believe in my mind that's kind of given me a better idea of the Thai culture, but there's obviously still more to see. There's other, you know, the regions, they need to be looked at as well. You need to experience them as well, and hopefully in the future maybe I can revisit and do those areas and bring some more great content to you guys to give you some insights. But in saying that, adios everybody, stay safe, and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.